fruit juice and aisle one. I never everything is.
For people with special needs,
Have a nice day.
career opportunities have grown dramatically.
He's a cutie.
But what would you do if you saw this young grocery bagger
Can you not understand me?
being treated like this?
You're absolutely retarded, dude. You have to go faster.
As you may have guessed, Josh Eber is not just a grocery bagger, he's also an actor. Now he's working for us.
They shouldn't hire these people, right?
And so is this actress. With our hidden cameras in place in this grocery store in Brooklyn, New York, we wonder, what will customers do when confronted with this kind of intolerance?
You have to go faster.
This woman is shocked, but will she stand up for Josh?
They shouldn't hire these people, right?
I don't know. I think they more or less try to help them out, you know?
Their reactions are slow. You know what I mean?
Right, I know what you're saying.
When we're silent, our silence condones the language.
Madeline Will is with the National Down Syndrome Society.
It's important to say again and again, this is wrong, this is not fair, this is not how we treat other people.
Had to pick the retard line, right?
But experts say slurs like these are used all too often.
You're gonna have to double this. Have you heard of doubling?
We wonder,
Can you believe they hire these people?
will anyone fight for Josh? And then along comes this woman.
Oh no, I didn't see this was a retarded line.
The what?
Retarded line.
Did you just say that? I can't believe you just said that.
Right? Aren't you? Can you just speed it up a little bit more,
There's
please?
something dreadfully wrong with you. You
With
ought to be
me?
on the yeah, with you. How could you say that?
I think for the most part they are, but I do think that there's like a group of people at our school who will make fun of them or like talk about them in a negative way.
I think on our campus we kind of misuse the words that are actually harmful to many aspects of our campus, and so I want everyone to be mindful of the words that they use on campus.
Yeah, there is some groups of students at our school that will do that, but for the most part, everybody's super respectful to them.
I believe that sometimes some students will stand up for those, but I feel like as a school we could all get better at standing up for those who can't stand up for themselves.
Hello Sanderborn High, I'm Shireen Kamal. I'm one of the special ed teachers here.
Hi, I'm Mr. Blake, Sanderborn High School special education teacher.
Hi, this is Mrs. Liddy, and I teach the freshman PE class. And as you might know, I teach a lot of the students who have special needs at our school.
Thank you guys for being so helpful and so friendly towards our students with special needs. Thank you for including them in everything that you do. Inclusion is a big word in special ed. We want our students to be part of school.
We have some really great kids here at this school who might not be able to come out and tell you that they want to be friends with you, but they're people that also want to be included.
If you hear someone use a term that is unfriendly towards somebody's intellectual ability or physical ability, make the world a better place. Stand up for that person.
Friends with special needs need you. Sometimes they need your help. They want you to be their advocate. So please be there for them.
You need to be willing as students to go and seek out some of these special needs students and create those relationships. Because as we get these stronger relationships with students, it's going to be so much easier to stand up for them.
You can be a hero by standing up for them and just letting those people know that isn't right. And together at Sanderborn High, we're awesome, because I know I get around a lot around the school and I see a lot of awesome things going on. Let's become awesomer. Thank you, Sanderborn, for your support.
How are kids that are differently able treated on campus? What are some of the positives? What are some of the negatives?
I don't know. I think at our school we have a lot of I feel like we have more positives, obviously, which is a great thing. We have the comrades and stuff. We have we name a king and queen. I mean, a prince and princess for them every year for homecoming, things like that. We also have one of the best programs, I think. But I think a lot of students don't, like, at our school don't take that into, like, account, and they kind of just have these little side conversations where it's like they'll say something and not even, like, recognizing the meaning right away. It just kind of just comes out naturally. And I think that's, like, one of our biggest issues is just the little side conversations that people have with each other.
No, I'm asking, like, what should I, like, they're differently abled, but in the best way possible. Like, they're so, like, innocent to what they're like, to who they are and, like, what's going on, that they're so happy at the school. And, like, I think that our student body, like, needs to realize, like, how great they are and, like, how happy they are, and actually get to know them, because they're, like, great people.
Do you know that there is an anonymous tip line? Do you guys know how to access it?
No idea.
I didn't know either.
I've heard rumors that it's online or something, but I don't think that no student is seeking out to find it, and it's hard to find. It should be accessible to anybody, and like it should be a known thing instead of like something you have to search for. I feel
what Jake said. I mean nowadays it's more. Most people feel safer just behind like a computer screen or something instead of going in and talking to an adult. And if like we knew about this tip line, or if like the students at us already knew about like the tip line, you'd feel at least a little safer.
I feel like if it was a more well-known thing, it would like carry some weight, because we talked about how like just as a student like standing up and saying something, it might not, it won't carry as much weight because it's not like we can do anything about it. And so if there is this tip line, then people, I think, would know, like, oh, someone could actually, like, do something about this, or something might happen. And so, like, there's always that little, like, voice in the back of their head, even when they're just with their friends, like, oh, maybe someone won't think this is okay because it's really not. And so they might speak up, and it just gives people a voice if they're like afraid to speak up. And I think it would definitely change things on campus, because like it is scary to like stand out, and everyone has this like want to like fit in.
So us all being seniors, we're leaving our class legacy. What can we all say to the underclassmen about protecting those that are the most vulnerable?
I think what we could try to teach them is that, they're one of us. Like, it's our school, we're one community, and there's no matter, because it's like, I don't know how to say this, it's like we're all the same. It's kind of like a race. It's like one of the race things. Like, if we look different, but we're still the same. It's like if different, like we're still the same, because like we're still at one place. We're still working together to get out of here and move on to a better thing, and can't do that by ourselves. So it's like can't just ignore them. I don't know.
In my opinion, I think just don't be afraid to just like interact and just participate in the dances, the Valentine's Day dances that they have during all of school. Like participate in the Challenger games, participate during like the Special Olympics, and just don't be afraid to just get to know them more and more, and just cheer them on when we do comrade cheers, and just yeah.
It's the simple things like saying hi, passing through passing periods. They're walking alone, walk with them. With my experience, they like being loved, they like our support, and we gotta give it to them, and they are one of us. They're exactly like us.
And I just want to add on, it's just, we don't know how their life is going to be after high school. We don't know how they're going to be treated. We don't know like if they're going to be happier in like a safe space, but like we're in control of that situation now. So it's like, why not create a safe and like fun environment now for them that they may not have in the future.
If you really want to be an upstander, you got to be there. If you see someone doing something wrong, specifically to those with special needs, be there for the targeted students. Walk up, interrupt that negative interaction, and be the one to stop what's going on in that minute. Tell someone, during or after the negative interaction, an adult, come find me. This is not getting someone in trouble, it's keeping someone safe. When speaking up and being an upstander, you can go with a friend to a teacher or an admin, so you're not alone. You can also write an anonymous letter to a teacher or an administrator. And please don't forget, we have an anonymous tip line that we will never identify who is sending the information, but we will follow up. I'm proud of you, San Ramon. Let's make this place wonderful for everyone.